Hi everybody, I'm Robin and these are my reflections, and today I have a Kickstarter unboxing of the Metanoia Marseille. In my mid-year tarot tag, I mentioned that this deck was the the deck that I was the most excited about. There was a question asking what deck was I excited about coming out this year, and this was it. And there was one other, but that one did not actually come out this year. This one did, and it arrived in my mailbox. It's a Kickstarter that I backed. So we are going to unbox. It came nicely packaged. I love the way I have other decks from this creator. This creator is Bouchette Design, and I am always impressed by the custom wrapping paper that they always come in. Each deck has its own tissue paper, and each one came in a custom tissue paper. So this is the one for Metanoia, and it came with a coin, which looks like it's a yes/no coin, which is super cute. Let's see if we can get it out of this little package, this little plastic, which is actually kind of nice to keep it in if I'm not going to be using it. Yes, it's a yes/no coin. I don't know if you can see. Yes. Flowers. And no. And of course, these are her own designs. She designs these coins. She is I think, a graphic designer, an artist. And she designs these coins. She designs these decks. She has a whole website. I'm going to, of course, link it below. They always come with stickers. Another one of her designs. This is beautiful. I can't wait to put this somewhere. I don't even know where. This is so pretty. I don't even want to stick it. I might just put this with like my magnets and stuff. It came with this gorgeous moth pendant. Now, I don't like insects, so I'm more than likely not going to keep this. But I did the last one that I got from her. Let me show you. It's right here. I keep it pinned to my desk organizer. If I can get it off. Probably should have did this before the video started. Okay, so this was the last one that I got from her. It came with the Meraki tarot, which is gorgeous as well. And so I might put this with it, but if it bothers me too much because it's an insect looking at it every day, then I will probably regift that one. But it is stunning. You can take a closer look if you'd like. I'm sure these are for sale at her website. Yeah. So this is just a link for me to download the guidebook, which I have not yet done. I knew there was a guidebook. So as part of our Kickstarter reward, we got a digital guidebook for this deck. And I was like, I know there's a guidebook, but where is it? I don't know. There it is. So I will do that. I'm not going to show that, of course, on here. And then I ordered this separate. This is a tablecloth, like a tarot table, altar cloth, whatever you want to call these. I think this is gorgeous, and I might actually switch to this one this month because I've been using this one, which I got in a giveaway from the. This one is from the Southern Botanicals collection, and it goes with the Southern Botanicals deck. But it's kind of silky, and it gets all over the place. It's hard to keep it steady on my desk. I have it now on top of another velvet cover that I have. It's still slipping all over the place, and it's kind of making me nuts. So I think I'm gonna swap them in a couple. Like maybe I might do another week, and then I might use this one. What do you guys think? This is gorgeous. And I love the way it looks on camera. And I like the way it looks on my desk. You guys can't see all of it. Let me see if I can show you a little bit more. Yeah, this is nice. This is very nice. I'm pretty sure I had to pay extra for this one. I think it was like $10 extra or something. All right. So then let's take a look at this. Thank you. And she always says this. Thank you. Every creation is, I think, lovingly and thoughtfully designed for you. Yes, beautiful tissue paper. I'll be keeping that. You guys want to see it? It's just the same design that was on the scarf or the tablecloth, whatever you want to call that. And then here's the deck. Oh, I gotta open it. I left my thing in the other room. Give me one sec. I got my little trusty knife here. I left it in the other room because I was opening another deck that came in while I was in the madness of New Year's and New Year's Eve. And I didn't get a chance to open it, and I didn't want to let it languish for too long because I said this year I'm not going to let things sit for as long as I used to let things sit. I'm going to try my best to open things as soon as I get them and check them, because sometimes, there are cards missing and stuff like that. And if I don't open them, sometimes it's too late to request the extra cards and stuff. So, yes, I am just going to put this here because it's gorgeous. Just let that hang out with me for the whole month. So now, like I said before, I have a couple of decks from Carrie. So this is not my first time around the block with her decks. I have the Meraki Tarot, and I also have the workbook that goes with that. And I also have the Radiant Crystal cards, the second edition. And I actually have a full walkthrough of the Radiant Crystal cards and a look through this workbook in the same video. So I will link that up here in the cards for you if you did want to take a look at either this deck or this workbook. This one I don't have a walkthrough of, but there are many great ones on YouTube if you want to take a look at this one. This is an animal deck and an animal tarot deck. And so this one, the new one, is a Marseille tarot. So I'm very excited. Look at this gorgeous box. Oh my goodness, I like the way she designs her boxes because she puts all the information on the back. So you know the name of the deck, you get all of the information, the copyright, everything. But the front of the box is always so gorgeous, and so is the side. There's no words. Okay, so there's some words here, but when I put it on actually, I like that she put that there because I actually store my decks like flat like this, so I'll be able to tell. But I could tell anyway by the design. They're always these special designs, So I love that. Oh, and when you open it, you get a message. So let's see. So where does it start? Exploring new spaces and ways of being, we weave together a magical journey that we pass on through space and time. Nice. All right. And so that's the box, and you can see the inside here. There's nothing on the inside, but the outside is so beautiful that, like, do we really need anything on the inside? Look how gorgeous this is. Phew. Love it. I mean, if you're going to give me a box. Give me a box. You know what I mean? Like, oh, there's more plastic. Let me get the knife. Got those out. So they did come with painted edges. This was an extra on the Kickstarter. We got enough, raised enough to be able to get these beautiful robin egg blue edges. They are not stuck together. I always just really quickly do that just in case, but they are not stuck. They are soft, bendable, and this lovely, like, soft touch mat. Oh, they feel so nice in my hands. Okay. So it says, Metanoia Marseille. As we journey through the ever-changing worlds around us, we can always come back home to our center, exploring new spaces and ways of being we had not recognized before. Entering each new phase of our lives weaves together a magical journey that we nurture and pass on through space and time. Thank you, Carrie. Boucher Design. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that. So that is the thank you card. Let's pop that over there. And there are probably, yes, she always has extra cards for interpretation in the back because her decks don't come with guidebooks. They're usually a separate purchase or a separate thing. So she always pops these in there just so that you do have something to use. And so you've got, it looks like one card for each of the minors, two for the majors, three for the majors, and there's a numerology association and then an ace and suits association card, and they all have the same backs. So they're all on the front. You could lay them out all on the front. You can lay them all out. There's not like front and back trying to flip and find what you're looking for. So that's nice. Those are good to keep. Her one, she gave us some in the Meraki Tarot that I keep on my desk. Blue is giving me life, and the backs are stunning. And I do appreciate that there are no insects on them. I was nervous, but there are none. And I think that the cards are gonna go because of the white and the this digital watercolor. I think they're gonna go really well with the crystal cards, and we'll try that at the end. So let's take a quick look through these. Let's zoom in, take a look. Here we start with our fool. It looks like there's border. We've got French titles, and I'm guessing we've got, yes, yes, we have Roman numerals on the keys on the majors. So yeah, I think that this artwork is very striking and also very rich. When I was watching this come into creation on her, into existence on her Instagram page, which is always fun to do, from the first card, I was in love, but I did not know how rich the colors were going to be. They didn't look that rich on Instagram, but I will say that this soft touch matte, I feel like often makes colors really pop. So that could be part of it, or maybe I just didn't have my phone background light turned up high enough or whatever. But they look very rich in person, which I'm very excited to see. They don't look. I mean, they're watercolory, but they don't look soft like a lot of watercolor decks look. Um, I think it's because it was done digitally. They're so rich and beautiful. Look at this high priestess. I love the way her hair was done. This little ding at her cuff here. Interesting. And it's like we can see through the chair behind her. Interesting. I'm curious to get the guidebook. Um, when I first saw this deck come into creation, I did have a conversation with Carrie. Oh, look at him. Yes. And I love the chair and the texture on this chair is gorgeous. The way she's done that. Saying, sorry, I got distracted. I was the Hierophant. This is the Lovers. I was saying to her that, I'm on the hunt for diverse representation in Marseille decks because I've been newly interested in Marseille again. And, I asked her about this one and if she thought that there was going to be any diverse representation. And she said she was just going to let it evolve as it evolves because it was like this sort of magical, mystical world. And, that was cool. But I definitely see some representation in this deck, which I'm happy to see that it did evolve in that way. So, yeah, I'm excited about that. So, here we have the death card, and traditionally in Marseille, it's never labeled. Um, she hasn't labeled it, but that is our death card. We've got temperance, which is in English. Interesting. Is the French word for temperance also temperance? I don't know. So we've got the devil, typical Marseille. There's no face in the belly here. I'm not sure which tradition she's following, which like deck she took her inspiration from. Um, our star is clothed, which is nice. So for people who don't like nudity in their decks, got the moon and the sun and our. So in this judgment card, people are covered. She's covered. Everyone's covered. So that's good. It looks like the nudity. If you are looking for a deck that doesn't have any nudity in it, this one is one you could take a look at. There's none here. All right, so here we are into our beautiful coin suit. She's put the publisher stamp here. So the color on this is being a little bit washed out. It is more of a, I don't even know, it's like a grayish green. It's deeper than what you can see on this screen. Let me see if I can get it to show you. I don't know if you can tell, but it's just a little bit deeper. The green is there, you can kind of see it, but it's a deeper color, a little bit deeper, a little bit richer, I guess I should say, than what you're seeing here. What is this? I can't really tell what's at the center here. I was seeing if I could tell if I put it up close. Is that a seahorse or something? I don't even know. I can't see it. I can't see that. Um, she put the Roman numerals on the side, which is helpful, especially if you're reading reversals. If you want them reversed, you can tell which way is up and which way is down. Um, well, yeah, kind of. I mean, it's not going to be 11, so we know that's 9, so that's good. Yeah, it's going to be easy to tell what's up and what's down if you're wanting to read with reversals. So that's good. So she put the page of coins on the side here. I've seen that. I actually have another Kickstarter Marseille deck that I got that is called Marseille Prendre de Vie, which you will be seeing definitely a walkthrough of that one coming very soon. And it did the same. So I'm thinking that must be a Marseille tradition. I'm not sure which deck the inspiration for that is pulled from. Here's our cups. Gorgeous. These are like a pink, like a rose, like a grayish, a dusty rose, I guess I would call it. A dusty rose. Beautiful. I love the swirl in the background of this. The 7, giving it a very dreamy look. 8, the 9. There's something in the background of this one too, but I can't quite make it out. This is very difficult to see. I can't quite see it, but there is something there. I wonder what it is. This one as well. That's the 10. This one I can see a little bit better, but I still can't quite make out what it is. So then there's the page, the knight. He's cute. I love his hair. Looks like I don't know, a doll or something. It's very very like storybook, or I don't know, I like the artwork. I like the outfits, the clothing that she's chosen. It looks like she's done some really nice research on the clothing of the time period that she set this in. So the clothing is very intricate and detailed and interesting, and I like that. Um, the patterns and everything here. So this is the king. So now we're on to the swords. There are bubbles in the background of this. So I wonder if this is what maybe water that we were seeing wisping in the back of this one. Is that meant to be like ink? Because we definitely have bubbles here. Yeah, and the swords, they're not swords anymore. Now they're just shapes. Which I don't see. Now we have a sword and then 2 shapes. These sort of curved digital looking shapes is very different from the others, isn't it? Because these have been drawn, and I mean these have been drawn, but they don't feel as intricate as like the cups or even this original sword that was here. I think I would have liked to have seen these be actual swords. I think I saw that on the Kickstarter, but I didn't pay it any attention. And now I'm looking closer at it. It didn't bother me when I saw it on the Kickstarter. This has rain. That's nice. That's nice for the 5 of swords. But now that I'm looking at it, it does seem a little strange. I don't know. I mean, we'll see once we shuffle it. I'm also seeing some colors here that are interesting to me. I'll look further into it, but they're changing as I move through the deck. The color on this one is again another sort of grayish green. The coins are more green, and these swords are more gray. And I don't know if when I put them together, maybe you can kind of see that difference. Um, yeah, the colors are absolutely getting washed out on the screen, so that's interesting. And something to note if you read professionally and you use pictures or video. So this is the Page of Swords. Look, this is a card that I often like to pay close attention to, and I really kind of like him. He's cute, and I love his outfit. Absolutely love his outfit. Love his hair. Yeah, I'm here for him. So we got the Knight and our Queen of Swords. I love her. Look at her. Look at that cape. Look at that hairdo. I love her facial expression. She's looking very matter of fact. Like, ooh, he looks serious. Oh man, look at those shoes though. He can't be that serious wearing them shoes. All right, onto the wands. I love these leaves. They're beautiful, beautifully rendered. The wands are doing the same thing as the swords, where they're shapes. And then you've got the patterns of flowers woven in. And I definitely see the fire in the background here. I don't know if you can see that. Let me hold it up a little bit closer. If you can see that red kind of weaving through. And here we've got blue. So I'm not sure if these are meant to, I'm not sure exactly what. Okay, so let me think. This is the Four of Swords. And this blue to me looks a little bit like nerve endings or something like that. No, this is the Four of Wands. So yeah, I'm not getting the what's meant to be represented there. I'm not sure. I'm obviously missing something. Maybe the guidebook will help me out in that area. Because I see the white one here, and there's more blue in the background of this. It's a little bit difficult to see on the camera, but if I hold it up, I don't know if you can see that there's more blue there. Let's see. So yeah, there's pink on this one, swirling through, making shapes that I can't quite tell what they are. All right, and so then here we are with our Page of Wands, looking beautiful. The Knight of Wands, love him. Yeah. Look what's coming out of his hat. It's almost like fire. Neat. Ooh, Queen of Wands. Yeah, she almost looks airy, right? But I guess she would be water or fire, or I don't know. I can't tell if she swapped the air and water or not. The air and fire, I'm sorry. That's what's normally swapped in these decks, right? The air and the fire. Where sometimes they'll put the wands as air and um the swords as fire, because swords are forged in fire and wands, I mean, like if you're waving them through the air. So we have our King of Wands looking very, very handsome. And then we've got two extra cards. It takes time, and the time is now. And those are our two oracle cards. So let's shuffle and pick a card, and we'll look through these little cards here. And then I'm gonna try to download the guidebook and see kind of what's in that as well. The cards are typical tarot size. This is a typical tarot size card. This is the Low Country Gola Tarot. And you can see that the cards are almost the exact same size. They are slightly wider, just slightly, but for the most part, these are basic tarot RWS size. Not any taller for sure. So let's see if I can shuffle them. They don't feel super thick, but it is the extent of the thickness that my short little fingers can handle. I do have very short fingers. They're super bendy, which is lovely. So that means that I can bridge them, which I love to see, So looks like shuffling these are not going to be a problem for me. As long as I can get my fingers around them. They are a little scratchy on the edges because they're new. And this, for me, the matte edging I know some people say that the silver or gold edging scratches them, but for me, it's always the matte edging that feels scratchy to me. But it just feels sharp, after some months of use, which for me might be years of use because I don't use my decks as much as most people. Um, that will soften up, but it shuffles very easily. So if your hands are longer than mine, you're not gonna have any problem shuffling this. Overhand is a little bit sticky because it's soft touch matte, but it's not even really that sticky. Like this is I think that newer rose petal style, so it's not super sticky. It's not as sticky as it could be, that's for sure. It definitely has stickier decks, so you can kind of see what kind of Ooh, got a card. Ace of coins. And this one. So we'll read some of those. And let me just show you the fan real quick. All right. So it's a little bit clumpy, but they're also brand new. I think after some use, they'll fan nicely. Let's see what we got. Ace of coins. All right, so we've got the Six of Wands, Ace of Coins, and the Tower. That's great. So the only thing I wanted was a court. Ah, there we go. Queen of Coins, and we can read all of the things. So let me just adjust here. All right, so here's the coins. Ace of Coins says financial and physical stability, greed, practical prosperity, workplace. And then the wands, all right, so this is the Six of Wands, right? Six says collaboration, strong participation, structure, alliance, common ground. And then let's look at the Tower. All right, the Tower is, where is it on here? Breaking down, breakthrough, sudden shock, collapse, disoriented, pride. And then we have the Queen of Coins. Where's my coins one? All right. The Queen is focused. Oh, let me move my hand so you can see it. Focused, intuition, self-assured, awareness, stability, and conservative. So that is her. And that is that. So let's see what it looks like with let's see really quickly what it looks like with the crystal cards. All right, so if you have these Radiant Crystal cards, this new edition, they're the same cardstock. I just touched this one and I feel they're the same. So let's just take a quick look at these together. The colors are so bright and vibrant on this one. I love it. Yep. Okay. I mean, they can be used together. Let's look at them with the backs together. Yeah, I think I like it better using the back with it than the front. Yeah. So, yeah. That's what they look like together. You can see them with the backs. I'm so happy to see how bright and vibrant and colorful these cards are. Yes, I love them. I have another deck sitting here I'd like to try because I have it pulled out for a couple of readings I'm going to be doing today. So let's just try. This is the When My Soul Whispered. When My Soul Whispered Oracle deck. I don't have the box here, but let's just take a look and see. I thought that these were going to be more watercolory like this, but these are so nice and vibrant that I'm not even sure if these are even going to go together. They might wash them right out. Let's see. Two of Cups, Ace of Wands, and Worthy. So we've got the Three of Wands and the Three of Coins with macrocosm, which is perspective. Three of Wands with perspective. Okay. Understanding with the Three of Swords and the Lovers. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, Page of Coins with stability of emotions and grounded. Yeah. If you read the Seven of Swords as like the focus or like clear understanding of something or digging deep into something, right? A clear understanding of the goals, digging deep, really studying into something with connected and the King of Wands. I could see a message coming out of that as being like, so I could read this, I could see it being something like if you focus on connecting with the people around you or whatever it is that you're working on, just stay focused on that, stay um stay the vision and stay sharp about it. Then I could see this being like coming energy coming together to make give you this sort of energy where it's like you feel confident and in control, and all of that focus then sort of explodes into like a confident control, creativity, and a drive for that sort of energy, and so I mean I could kind of get that from this. Let me see. So now we've got an oracle card. It takes time with decision. Okay. And then now we have the King of Coins. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it takes time, makes sense. And then, the King of Coins is a very like down to earth, kind of grounded king, right? So, he would be saying, we're not going to get caught up in our emotions. We're not going to rush, rush, rush. We're just going to just take our time. Take our time when we're making this decision and make sure that we're feeling, that we've done all of our due diligence and all that kind of stuff. And then we're going to make it with us, with confidence and control. So I like that. Mhm. Yeah, I like this together. I can see this could be good for like business readings, very just very cut and dry readings. Yeah, we like this. I'm gonna just see. This is the messengers or the seekers. I can't never remember which one is which. I took them out of the box and I'm gonna have to look through all the cards to figure out which one goes where. But because these colors are so bright and vibrant, I thought maybe these might go together, and I kind of like them, to be honest. Um, I'm not mad at it. See yourself in nature. Oh, not bad. This could be an option. It's a very different art style, obviously, but yeah, I might like it because sometimes I find that these are so bright that putting other bright decks with it could be too much for my brain. So maybe this might be a nice. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. So that's the seekers or the messengers, one of the two. And this is the Energy Spirit Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. It's a Hay House production. You can get this on Amazon. I'm just curious because I feel like this is another one that when I got it, I was a little shocked about how bright the colors were. So let's see how they look together. Yeah. The hues are perfect. Yeah, it's not the same art style, obviously, and it's one is bordered, one is not, blah blah blah. But I think the hues and the color story is nice here. So I'll probably use these together. I think I like this the best. This and the crystal cards. Yeah. Okay. So I found one. I like this one. Which one did you guys like the best? All right. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, please subscribe. I release videos every few days regarding tarot and oracle. I will be placing in the description box below I don't know, links and all kinds of other information, links where we can pick up these decks and all that kind of stuff. So just check down there if that's something that you're interested in. And until I see you guys next time, stay safe and be blessed. Bye bye.